2013. It's Thursday. Let's do the results quickly. On crude oil, minus 8 ticks. Gold, plus 16 ticks. The Russell, plus 12 ticks. Alright, it took us 46 minutes and 7 trades to get to our 2 points. At that time, we were plus $160 a contract. Okay. I always give you, when I say that stuff about the 2 points, let me show you something. When I say that stuff about the 2 points, this is all the 2-point data over here, these 3 columns. When we're attempting to get 2 points, if we get it in a single trade, sometimes we'll get 2 points exactly on that trade. Sometimes it'll be a little more. Sometimes it'll be a lot more. But if we don't get it on the first trade, or if we lose the first trade or the first 2 trades like we did today, it's going to take more than 1 or 2 trades to get to our 2 points. And so we may have built up to, say, almost 2 points. We may be at, say, $90 a contract. When we talk about 2 points, we're talking about $100 a contract. And we may be at, say, $90 a contract on 4 trades. And then the next trade goes for 12 ticks, we'll say. And that's apparently what happened here. On our 9th trade, we were at, probably at plus $90 a contract. And then our 10th trade went 12 ticks, and it put us up at $210 a contract. That's why I give you the amount of time it took. Today, for instance, it took us 46 minutes. It took us 7 trades because we lost our first 2 trades. And at the time that we hit our 2 points, we were up $160 a contract. Okay? That's what it took. We took a total of 9 trades today. Hang on, I have to sneeze. Hopefully that's not gonna, I'll try to hold it in. Nope, I don't think I'm gonna. Well, we'll see. Alright, so on the month, let me bring the spreadsheet back out. On the month so far, we're up $320. We have a total of 12 trades getting our 2 points. If you stopped when you got the 2 points, we're up $270. We took 22 trades so far in the last 2 days. After commissions, using an $8 round turn, we're only up $144 a contract. But that's after commissions. That's not bad. And it's just the start of the month, At the end of last month, after commissions, we're up $3,600. At this time, at the end of last month, 2 days in last month, where we are right now, I believe we didn't have as many trades, did we? No, we had 20 trades as opposed to 22 trades. We had 20 trades last month, and we were up about $50 more, something like that. And we had a banner month, so hopefully this month will be just as good. There's no reason to think that it won't be. There is a holiday in this month, but there's 31 days in this month as well. Alright, let's get started. If you have not taken a free trial with us, go to www.cfrn.net/apply. Sign up for the free trial. In the free trial, you get 5 business days in our live trading room. You also will get an email sent to you that will show you how to go to our website. If you go to the CFRN.net apply page, it's www.cfrn.net/apply. Let me do that. cfrn.net/apply. If you go to that page, it'll run you through a couple of things you need to fill out, and you'll be sent an email with a video link in it. Watch that video link. It shows you how to download the charting platform, how to install the indicators from the indicator store. It shows you how to sorry, I'm just laughing. My computer really needs a reboot right here. It'll show you all the things you need to really participate in the free trial. It'll give you the information you need to log into our live trading room. You get 5 glorious days in our live trading room. Luxurious, some people might even say, days in our live trading room. To sit there and watch me trade and watch me talk about the trades. And we record the live trading room, so you'll be able to go back later and watch it all over again if you want to, if that's what you want to do. We try to do, well, hang on, I'm waiting for something to come up here on our CFRN.net apply page. Anyway, we do our best to answer every question that gets asked in the live trading room. If you happen to have a question that you forgot to ask in the live trading room, of course you can just email it to us, okay? Just send us a quick email, and that's it. Now, on our live trading room, check that out. Not our live trading room, but our CFRN.net apply page. We've got a new addition to our CFRN.net apply page. And there she is. Go there and check it out. Alright? Go to our apply page and sign up for the free trial if you have not done it yet. If you already have signed up for the free trial, then you just need to send us a quick email. If you want to become a partner, send us a quick email. Say you want the partner info, and I'll send it off to you. Alright? If you're on the free trial and you haven't gotten the partner info yet, again, send us a quick email at support@cfrn.net, and I'll send off all that information to you. There is a partners meeting tonight. In the partners meeting tonight, we will go into detail about this line right here, the bias line. And for the partners that are in the meeting tonight, I should have that that bias line available for download. So you want to get in there, all right? Let's see. I'm going to go through the trades now. On crude oil, we only traded 3 markets. We traded crude, gold, and the Russell. And all those are on this monitor. But I will go through them all for you. All right, we'll start out with crude oil. I know Mike Reed is in the house, and I know he's pressed for time, so I'm going to be quick with this, okay? We took trades. Our first 2 trades right here on crude were losing trades. It was a little saddening to be down 16 ticks right away, and then we missed this one over here that would have put us up. That would have given us our 2 points. That very first trade would have given us our 2 points, but we missed it. And then we missed this trade over here, right after that one and that one. We missed this one over here, which would have given us, more profit back anyway. But we just kept trading, all right? And that's what we always do. You get down a little bit, it's okay. There's going to be another trade. There's always going to be another trade. Just keep trading. Right here, we had an opportunity to go long. I missed that one as well. Now, between this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, we definitely would have been positive on the day. As it was, we ended up taking this. We got a little bit back on that one. We missed this one. We missed this one. We didn't take that one, which would have stopped out. We missed that one and that one. That one would have stopped out. There was another one that we took somewhere where we, I think, to get us to -8, because we were at -16, and we got some back on that. I think we got 7 back on that, and there was one other one somewhere that we took where we got +1 tick. It might have been right in here or something like that. But that was pretty much it. I mean, the whole trade setup is you look for the thing to cross down below the BBC, you look for it to come back up and test the BBC. If it doesn't go all the way back up to the BBC, you draw a trend line, and you take a down close below the trend line if you have divergence down here. It's really straightforward and simple. The same thing applied right here. And you bullish cross, price attempted to pull back to the BBC. Didn't hit it. There was just a tiny bit of divergence. It was more a momentum play than anything else, and it moved up. Same thing right here. This one right here, we got long right there, and we took profit up here. Over here, we missed that. We missed that. That was a down close right at the BBC for the short. Okay. We missed all this action right here. I don't know what we were doing. Were we asleep at the wheel? Oh, that was during the break. That was during the break. Okay. That's why we did say it was going to be a big movement here, likely to have a big movement during the break. As a matter of fact, we even went into detail about that, how you can get big movements during the break as soon as those European markets close down. And that was the crude oil. Okay, that was the crude. Now, let's see. That's good, Jonathan. We were exactly the same. Hang on. There's some questions. Are the videos on YouTube, Jim? If not, where are you looking for the recaps? Yes, every page on the website on the right-hand column, there's a thing that says Live Trading Room videos or Live Trading Room results. All the videos are in there. They are not uploaded current right now. I think they're about a week behind on those right now. Okay. But you can go in there and see what happened. Okay. This is the Russell. It looks like we only took one trade on the Russell right here when it was going into the weekly trading zone. Yeah, we took it here. We got long here, and I was looking for it to get into the zone. I took 12 ticks profit on the trade. In this particular case, it was just like all the other trades that I took on the crude oil today. You had your bullish cross. Price attempted to pull back to the BBC, but there was too much momentum to pull all the way back. We had nice bullish divergence. When we got an up close above the trend line, I got long. It went more than 12 ticks. Clearly, it went way up here. But I got out at plus 12 ticks. All right. When it was up here in the weekly trading zone, I locked in 12, and it took me out. Once it got through the weekly trading zone, there was another opportunity to enter right in here. I missed that one, and I missed this one over here as well. Well, I didn't want to take this one because there wasn't any divergence. Let's see, right before the break, there was a trade right here on the up close right here. I didn't take that. I believe right at that time I was saying I think I'm done trading for the morning. But that is it. All right. And that was it. That's pretty much it. It's going into the weekly trading zone again right now. It's pulled back down. Areas of importance are almost always retested. And so we've gone through it, and it's coming back to test it right here. All right? Important areas of importance. You know what I mean. All right, we'll jump over to the gold now. Okay. On the gold, let's see. On the gold, here we go. 920 something. All right, on gold we were plus 16 ticks. Okay, this first trade right in here, we took right here. We had the bullish cross. Again, we had a lot of momentum, bullish divergence. The up close right here we missed. We got the second one right here. We took some profit on that. I don't recall how much profit exactly, but it was, we're plus 16 ticks on gold, so I'm guessing it was probably about 8 or 10. We missed that one. We didn't have one here because we lost our divergence down here on the bottom. All right, then we had a bearish cross. There was actually a trade right here. You see price pulled away right there. We had your cross, your pull away, and a test to the BBC with a down close. Now, let me bring that up. I'm hoping that it's going to populate here, but let me draw a little ellipse on that. That gravestone doji right there at the BBC is what I was talking about. All right. Now, let's see. Mike said 1 p.m. Okay. All right, that other page isn't loading. Right here, this is the down close. So you would have been looking to short right there. Then again, it had so much momentum that it didn't pull all the way back up to the BBC. So you draw a trend line. You look for your divergence. You look for your down close below the trend line. Right there was an opportunity to short. I did it again right here. I chased this one down, and I think I got one tick on that or something like that, or maybe a break even. Then I got some more profit on this one over here where it tested the BBC and it gave the down close. You needed to down close below the trend line because the cycle was blue over here. Okay, now this is what I was trying to load up. When the MA1 crosses down below the BBC right here, that's step 1. Step 2 is when price pulls away. Step 3 is when it tests it and gives a down close. Step 4, look for a divergence in the slingshot with a red cycle. We had all those pieces right here. It pulled away in there. It only pulled away by a tick twice, but it tested the BBC, gave a down close, and down here we had the bearish divergence with the red cycle. All right. I ended up waiting over here. I took another short in here and got a little bit more profit on it. All right, and that's what got us to plus 16 ticks. It looks like. As we go through this right here, I'm not seeing. I see a bunch of places where I was looking for trades, but they never came together. This one finally did over here. That one came together, and this one, and this one. Actually, this one didn't come together because it didn't have any divergence, did it? Oh yeah, yeah it did. This one was okay. This one over here worked out okay. This one would have been probably a break even or maybe plus 1 or 2 ticks for me. Again, at the close of the European markets right here at 11:30, a big move. Okay, we talked about that this morning in the live trading room. Dwayne talked about how some people actually have a trade that they base completely on that. All right, on the NQ, just moving along these things really quickly here on the NQ. We didn't take any trades on the NQ. I did highlight a couple. Here was a long trade right there that I highlighted. A short trade in there that I highlighted. And that was pretty much it on the NQ. There were some opportunities available in there. I didn't take any. On the ES, the only one that I had highlighted on the ES, or I had even mentioned, because Ryan had asked was right there. Possible long trade from right there. If you had a 2-point stop on it and you got on at the top of the candle right there, then you probably stopped out right here. Otherwise, you might have been able to survive that trade. Would have drawn you down right down to your stop. Natural gas came out. I didn't place any trades on natural gas. It did have a bunch of opportunity, and when the inventories came out, they were way higher than anticipated. So supply and demand. If inventories are up, if supplies are up, then demand is down. Price goes down. Okay, price goes down until it meets demand, and then demand goes up, supply goes down. You get it. Anyway, there were a couple of opportunities in here to trade this thing. All right, but I didn't touch it. I think I tried to once, but I didn't get filled. And the euro had a few nice trades this morning, I think. I didn't take any of those either. I didn't have a euro dom open. But right there and right there. On this one right here, on this one I had said, look for it to get up into the weekly trading zone. Once it did that, I'll show you a little bit right here. When you go back, I'm going to say this really fast, but when you go back and you're watching the video, you can do it a little slower. Okay. Right here, the green line got up into the cycle after divergence. The green line got up into the cycle without putting in a higher swing. That is topping action right there. All right. That's it. That's all I wanted to show on that. I didn't trade the soybeans today. I wanted to, but they just didn't come together. I was watching them for a while. I had my eye on it, and right in here, I tried to get into this one right here, and I didn't get filled. That was my very first trade attempt on the soybeans, and that was pretty early on. It was in the first 10-15 minutes. I tried to get into that, and it didn't happen. I was waiting for a down close below the trend line over here. It didn't happen. Then it went back and forth across the BBC. There were some opportunities in here on this move down, right here, but I had stopped looking at the soybeans by that time. Yeah, I'm still not looking at them. All right, so that was it. Reminder, there is a partners meeting tonight. There is a partners meeting tonight. Let's see, we ended the day with plus 16 on gold, plus 12 on the Russell, and minus 8 on crude oil. All right, so we were plus, what is that, $200 a contract? I think, yeah, plus $200 a contract. There's a partners meeting tonight. You need to be a partner to get into that meeting. In the partners meeting, we're going to go over this new bias line in a lot of detail, and I will have that ready for the partners tonight in the partners meeting. Okay? If you're not a partner, then you can't be in the meeting. If you want to be a partner, if you've taken the free trial and you want to be a partner, if you're in the free trial or you've taken it in the past and you want to be a partner, you need to let us know. All right? If you're currently on the free trial, as of yesterday, I think, you should have something in your inbox telling you how to become a partner. If you took it in the past and you want to know how, just send us a quick email at support@cfrn.net. All right? That's it. Going to wrap it up, and we'll get Mike Reed in here.